Hey collective, I wanted to just do a video for y'all so that I know someone's here like ooh, whoa, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, but you know what, I'm not gonna include that because we didn't even light the sage, we didn't shuffle any decks, and yeah, I immediately though sense that somebody in the collective is really hard on themselves, like really hard, really difficult for them to subordinate. I heard like they're subordinate to other people, but they're not subordinate to their own desires, you know. And it's like we have the World card. I'll keep that one. And let me light the sage. I'll do one more shuffle and then light the sage. There we go. We'll do like a pretty good shuffle too. There we go. And then I'll do another shuffle after lighting. So it's like really good mixed in there, but should do probably the Mahogany Tarot as well. But yeah, I wanted to make this a parental focused parental video, but not for parents. I mean, it could be, but I wanted to make this a parental video. It's a healing process, you see. So this is for somebody out there I felt who needed the support. That I could provide at this time. And we'll just see what we come up with. We have the, no. Like, I get so into like shuffling these in that cool that cool ass manner. You have the Judgment in the reverse. I honestly feel already like without lighting the sage, I already feel like you're just giving somebody a second chance on making things better. And it's not like you're, I feel like this is a, like, that's why I said this is a parent's video, because I feel like this could probably be like a mother figure or like a father figure, or if you don't have parents, or if you don't have like you grew up in an orphanage, or you were part of the foster system, or you were misjudged by your parents, your biological parents, or you have adopted parents, or this is just for somebody who might consider somebody else outside of their biological parents their parents, like they're closer to them, like a home away from home type of situation. Yeah. A home away from home type of situation. I love the way I worded that. We have the interesting that the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands came out in the reverse, and then the Lovers card. Oh. So I put the Queen of Wands back, but we all know that it existed because I pretty much just said it on camera, and this may be like I don't know, I just feel like there's a period of time where you may feel guilty. There's gonna be a long period of time where you feel guilty, and I think knowing that sooner rather than later is gonna upset you more now, but it's going to be better in the long run. Does that make any sense? So we have the Hermit in the upright and 440 on the timer and the Ten of Cups. So this could also be like a family dynamic where your parents, or like these particular authority figures, or I don't really like the word authority figures though, because like parents don't necessarily have to be authority. They could also just be guidance, and they can be loving, nurturing creatures without the strictly disciplining, authoritative nature, you know? So this one just wanted to come out, so I'll take it out. It was 3 of Wands. So yeah, so we'll just start with those, and I'll do one more shuffle. We're not gonna choose any cards at all. Bottom line, baseline. Spirit's telling me that you're good with that, and we're gonna do like a shuffle. Maybe we'll do one more shuffle, like on the table type of shuffle. And then I'll do like a sage lighting, and we'll get into like the... sorry guys. I have been carrying like my book bag around all day, and I normally do that, but it's been really stressful lately, and I've just been carrying it for like long periods of time, and I just need like a massage, honestly. I need a massage. I don't know when I will be receiving, but I definitely need one. No creepy comments. But loving, thoughtful ones are welcome at this time. I just know that, like, like, okay. I think I like, okay, alright, we're just gonna do that, yeah. Yeah. For time purposes. Oh my gosh. Spirit said no, so we can use these cards, it's just that we have to light the sage. Foist. Ooh. Oh my god. I literally just ghosted it. I ghosted the flame. Ghosting the flame. Maybe that's the title of this reading. Ghosting the flame. Oh my god, it comes full circle. So this whole video was actually about if you heal your relationship with your family. Oh, this is beautiful. It's just gonna... Just gonna smudge that card down there too. These up here. Smudge the space and smudge the base cards. Thank you, gods, goddesses. Okay. We'll take it as is. Ooh, this is like my relaxing period as well. The sage and like the... Just letting my hair down and stuff. Oh my god. I mean, my hair wasn't up before, but it's like all tense up here. So maybe somebody's crown chakra is definitely super tense, you know? Definitely like want to give yourself like a head massage every once in a while, because I can literally feel like the ripples on my head, and I'm like, oh my god, do I have like cancer buds? And it's like, no, you're just the zodiac sign. And you just have a lot of tense muscles and shit. calm down, hypochondriac. Seriously. Seriously, though. I know it's not necessarily like a cancer trait to be like a hypochondriac, but like I'm definitely learning through my Cancerian like traits like how to not be one as much, and it's helping. But I definitely do have to like make sure you book your doctors, or like if you don't have insurance right now, or like make sure you renew it, even if you're delayed. Like even if you were supposed to renew like on the fucking 10th or something, or 11th or 12th or whatever, like just call them anyway and see if you can renew it, bro. Oh, it feels so good. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Let me do, just make sure it can last the whole reading, so just sorry. Okay, that's perfect. Just gonna do this here. Okay, so we had the Sun and the High Priestess in reverse come out. And I feel like this is these people just, they aren't necessarily as spiritually inclined as you are. And I honestly don't think that's their fault by any means. But with the Lovers card and this Three of Wands in the upright, Wands are fire sign energy. And I definitely feel like igniting their passion for themselves will actually heal the whole family dynamic. Like igniting the passion for loving thyself will understandably make room for any like parental child healing as well. And I think that's why this Journey card, I feel like the Three of Wands always represents like starting adventures or journeys and things like that. And I feel like regardless of whether you're the parental figure or the children, I definitely feel you healing in a way that is a lot more lenient, as opposed to like, for example, say you're really like really stressed out about, say like you don't want people to know your business or whatever, right? And it's like you're really stressed out because of that. That's on like one hand. On the other hand, you're also stressed out because, meaning like say you're fighting with your family all the time and you don't want anyone to know your business, but you're like fighting with them all the time. On the flip side, like say you don't even talk to them at all, right? And instead of taking that like necessary like break, that allowance of space, like a lengthy period of space, maybe you broke that. Maybe you fell into old patterns, you know, back to arguing, talking. You know, it doesn't have to be super dramatic, but I'm just saying like you broke. It could be, by the way, it could be like really, I just saw 1414 on the timer. And I literally just felt so much love though. Like I saw the Lovers card and immediately in my head it was just like loving energy. Like it's so weird. I just feel like you're coming out a lot differently with the strategies for how you view your own body, mind, spirit, and soul purpose. And I think that this is now seeping into like how you handle the relationships in your family. And I think You have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. I think this is also like, with this Knight of Pentacles, I feel almost like there's a I almost feel like there's let's see if we can draw a little more story with this around this Knight of Pentacles, because I feel like I kind of know what this Knight of Pentacles is about, but I would rather get a little bit more context surrounding it so I can explain it to the best of my abilities, hopefully. So smudge this a little more. Spirit, please guide us in just receiving some clarity around the King of Pentacles and the story surrounding this new journey, and what this dark horse and this knight, the stern looking knight with holding the pentacle, the stern looking knight holding the pentacle. You have the Six of Pentacles. I almost feel like this is somebody coming into your life, or maybe it's you coming into somebody else's life. I see you balancing the scales with somebody else as well. This may be like a friend or family member I'm picking up here. I'm definitely sensing your worries about the karmics. I feel you constantly tapping into the karmic, the energies around the karmic situation, which no longer exist, but it's like you're tapping into the energies because you're so used to them forcing their energy onto you. So it's almost like forced habit, but you're working. It's like a work in progress. I'll give it a little like curl right there. So I think again, this is like if you see the juxtaposition, and together they make Seven Pentacles. And it's like almost like perfect alignment, where this like the middle is like perfectly, the middle pentacles are perfectly aligned, so it's like 3 pentacles, and the number 3 represents communication. So I feel like this is actually a full circle moment where, regardless of how I'm hearing like the gear systems like the gear systems of this particular environment, like you're being very precarious, and I think that's great. I just think this is like what starts the wheel. I was gonna say Wheel of Fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune, but we have the World card, which is pretty similar, honestly. Yeah, I feel like it's almost turning the wheel of fortune. I wonder if that card's gonna pop out anytime soon, but that would be really, really cool. I would be like, yeah, tapping in 1919 on the timer. So oh, we have the Tower. So there's like a lot of major arcana cards in this reading. We have the Sun in the reverse, the Lovers card, the Judgment card in the reverse, and the Tower. I don't feel like this is necessarily a bad tower, though. I mean, this is pretty devastating. Okay, this is a pretty emotional, honestly, as you're reading. Whoever this does resonate with, I think the only reason I just want to say, don't worry at all. It's going to be fine. And I don't even know, we'll get clarity on whether this is your energy that's the tower or someone else's. This might honestly be someone else's. It just came out in the reverse. So, yeah, I feel like this is very much one party versus the other party. In the sense, I should probably change the word versus. It's more like one energy is representative of the tower, and then another energy is representative of this reversed tower. So, like, one of you is having the tower moment, or two of you are having the tower moment, or three of you are having the tower moment, and your energy is the tower in reverse, which is not really having that. I wanna make sure y'all understand, though, that you are loved. You are loved. And this is not easy stuff to deal with. This is really not easy stuff to heal from, and it's not easy stuff amidst a karmic situation, let alone in general dealing with this stuff. So I would, if I were you, because we still have a lot of crown chakra, there's some activation. There's also a lot of like healing work to be had. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I'm really not gonna sugarcoat that, because it's I think you're doing the best that you can. And I think you should be really proud. On the flip side, there's a lot of things ahead for you. So I think it's just easier to know that. Yeah. We have the Four of Swords in the upright. Oh, okay. The reason I think there, and we have this Four of Wands. I mean, the Four of Wands in the reverse, and it doesn't feel like everyone's attacking you anymore. And I think that's also because you're being less idealistic, and that's why this tower is in reverse for yourself and not for others around you in this particular situation. Does that make... Yeah. Because I think you can be a people pleaser, collective, and I'm not even saying that's a bad trait, because it's not. I think it just means that you understand people and you want to please them. And that's not a bad trait. I think the word people pleaser has been so. I mean, how many rude people do we have in this world? And how many people go out of their way to help? You know? Maybe there are a ton of people who are people pleasers. But what I'm trying to say is, I think a lot of the times the rude people get off on the fact that people pleaser is like a derogatory term. And I don't think it really is. I think it shows integrity if used for purposes with really full-hearted intentions. You know, like from a good heart. And it's not necessarily because you have low self-esteem, 25, 55. And I saw 555 earlier, actually. So that might resonate with somebody in the collective. But I feel like this transformation is like a new perspective. So you might be transforming while the third party has this tower moment. Yeah. Oh, remember we put the Queen of Wands back before? Well, look what popped out. What needs to come out will come out. And I guess we can do a little bit more. It's already 26:42. So we'll just see, we'll run out the clock basically, because I don't know how much storage space this will hold on my phone. But we'll just try to run out the clock. I think that'll be fun. Nice. We got that sage burning really nicely now too. Okay, we have the Chariot in the reverse. I'm picking this up honestly though for like a fourth, fifth party, like a karmic. Oh, I think it's saying that they can't hurt you anymore and that you're healing. They just can't hurt you. I think that's also why like family, whatever you regard as family, is so important, because I don't think anything can really penetrate bonds that have gone really deeply. And I just feel like because that is the case with whatever situation this is for you, like that you wanted to heal in the first place. Like I said, it could be like a home, like different types of situations for different people and different parties and people involved for what you're trying to heal here and who these people are to you. But I don't think that karmic is able to interfere. Actually, I know that. I know that for a fact. So I'm really happy. That's good news. And I think you're very just aware of your surroundings, and you take into consideration who you're dealing with and what's happening. You know, so I don't think this is one of those situations that you go into blindly, you know? What was I saying about the title? Oh, Ghosting the Flame. Right. We have the Strength card in the upright, the 8 of Cups in the upright, and the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I think you walking away from a particular situation is what's going to actually happen to make sure, ensure, like, I mean, this is guaranteed anyway, but this is what will cause yeah, yeah, yeah. My beautiful, beautiful, divine people. You are it. You are royalty, right? You deserve that. So I just believe that it's really gonna take a lot of strength to maybe walk away during the times that you are incapable of walking away. Does that make sense? Is that clear? Baby, that's what it's all about. That's really what it's all about. And that's why the strength card is so blatantly here. And you might not be there yet, you know? You might not feel I wouldn't be so hard on yourself as to what this is that you're walking away from either. I think I think that I think that you're going to understand though you're not alone. You're the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I think you're scared because, and I think that's why the Queen of Pentacles came out in the reverse. You're scared that you're gonna experience financial loss and waysiding. Because, like, waysiding in the sense it's gonna all fall to the wayside. Like, your pentacles aren't gonna matter. This third party pentacles aren't gonna matter. And by third party, I don't mean like somebody who's against you. I think this is just a toxicity that you're trying to heal. I think that's why the Queen of Pentacles did come out in the reverse, though, because I think you're scared of losing a lot, when in fact you have already that Ace of Pentacles. It's just a matter of claiming, claiming it. For once, you deserve this. You deserve to claim that Ace of Pentacles. You deserve to claim it. You deserve to claim something. And you deserve to claim something great. Enough said. Tired of... Huh. And look what came out. The Emperor. The... Oh, wow. So I'll just show you... These are the nasties. These are the... And the Knight of Swords might be... You might have air in your chart. And maybe that's what's like your intellectual side or your air or your ability to have like multiplicity in your personas or something like that. Because we had the, look what came out though. It came out like the Emperor and the, didn't I say the Wheel of Fortune earlier? And that would be really cool if it came out. The wheel is turning. It's like the wheel is turning, like something got kicked into gear. It's turning now. I would rewind and just watch what I said during that part. But yeah, and then the Emperor. So it came out like this. The Emperor's in the upright, broski. Bro, but yeah, like I feel like there's someone out there also that's just like very protective of you. For some reason, they're just really protective of you. And like they know that you know that too. So that's really great. I don't know who this person necessarily is. It could even be somebody, I feel like there are honestly like a ton of people who are overprotective of you. But and you don't even know it. I feel like you're the one constantly thinking you're protecting someone else. And it's like they're actually really overprotective of you. We have the Magician in the upright and the Hanged Man in the upright and 3 of Cups in the reverse, 6 of Swords in the reverse. So I think this is actually like a spiritual awakening after this Tower moment. Or it's like your spiritual awakening will be the reason that you avoid this duplicitous nature. Maybe it's your own duplicitous nature as well. Maybe you're learning how to avoid the dark side better, regardless of the energies that we're so prominently trying to and are trying to come after you. I think that could also be protection. We have a lot of fire sign energy though. We have the 5 of Wands, we have 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and then we have a little bit of Swords here, and then like a little more Pentacles, I guess, than Swords, I think, but which I feel like this is a pretty good reading actually. And yeah, I think you're doing a lot better with thinking. I don't think it's thinking. I think you're just doing a lot better with like reading. You're doing a lot better with reading. You're doing a lot better with, and I guess, yeah. And there are people that really do, there is something in this reading that tells me that you do not, we're gonna wrap this up really soon, collective, Thrival. Oh yeah, by the way, my name is Fifth Head Slay. This is the Thrival Family Collective channel, the Thrival channel, and you are tuned into a parent / third party / what I mean by third party is not like your typical karmic third party, but just something that you're healing. And you've tuned into the healing processes in a very non-linear, functionally exquisite, very well-mannered way. We've almost reached 40 minutes, and it's 40 minutes and 12 seconds, which is 7. 40 and 44, 1, 2. Number 7. So very, I feel like in all the traditional, like religious or spiritual or like I feel like 7 is like a very conventionally sought after truth factor when it comes to numerology. 444. Eight, 6 in reverse, 5 upright. And like, I guess the hangman is 12? Or, yeah, 12. Interesting. I never realized that the hangman was 12. I know the emperor is 4, and I know there's the wheel of fortune's 10. I didn't know that, actually. I knew that the major arcanas have like something pretty big on their numerology. We're just gonna run out the clock. I guess, like, we'll see. 41, 44 on the timer. Because I was like, I definitely feel like this is like the end of all the cards I'm gonna pull though, so. Six of Swords in the reverse. I don't feel like you're running from your life path. I just picked that up from somebody, so you might want to look up your life path number if you haven't. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to has a huge ass fucking destiny. And I want you to know your family and your friends and everybody who's important to you, whoever that may be. It does not have to be family and friends, but there's definitely a sense of family and friends for somebody in this reading. A sense of family and friends. So that could be something else besides your blood family, or it could be your biological family. And it could be friendships that you've had. Or it could be other things. Like, it really could be. It really depends. And also, friendships can also be new friendships. You know, that those don't have to be the same friendships you've had for your whole life. These could be like people that you just gained like an instant affection for, or something like that. Somebody that, I guess that you guys are very weary. You folks are very weary right now, and I get that. I don't feel like you're invested in having friends at this time at all. I'm picking that up for like I'm picking that up for the whole ass collective. 43, 44 on the timer. The whole ass collective. Like, you're communicating with people, but you're protected. 4443, right? There's so much protection around you, and I think that's why the communication, I heard nil. That's why the communication is 4402. But there's a sense of peace with this protection. I think you understand, in your higher self, you understand it's for a better purpose. 4417. You understand that it's time for you to build your empire. And you're not quite ready to accept the challenges that are facing that prospective opportunity, but you will when you're ready. 4440 on the timer. 4444.